Hello everyone! How are you? I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Welcome to my channel to update and new video. Today on General Hospital, Drew and Michael plot to take back ELQ from Ned. Anna confides in Dante and Jordan that Charlotte is his stalker, and Lois helps BLQ find a song for Blaze to record. Ned and Olivia wake up in bed together. She double-checks he's still Ned, and he is. He wishes they could spend all day in bed, but they both have work to do. When Olivia brings up having to meet with Nina today about the rooftop renovations, Ned flashes to remembering overhearing Martin and Nina discussing turning Carly and Drew in. He tells her that it was Nina who turned Carly and Drew in, and he confronted her about it. He says that's when he was on his way to tell Drew the truth, which is when he tripped and fell and hit his head. He states he has to tell them the truth. Surprisingly, Olivia asks Ned not to expose Nina. She explains that Nina and Sonny are married and happy. Drew is home, and Nina and Carly are finally getting along. She asks him to just keep this to himself, as it will start a new war. Ned asks what about clearing his name. He reminds her that everyone, including her, blamed him for calling the SEC. He agrees to wait a while and let things settle down, but eventually he will clear his name and expose Nina in the kitchen. Yuri brings Lois breakfast, and Brooklyn joins her for some coffee. She also wants her mom to help her strategize for Blaze. Brooklyn explains Link had Blaze pigeonholed as a pop star, but she wants to expand. Lois looks over the sheet music Blaze is looking into, which is folky and country. Yuri notes the country music scene is red hot now. Lois asks if he likes country. He does because the emotions in the lyrics are raw, honest, and strong. They look through the list of potential songs for Blaze. Brooklyn finds one song Blaze wrote about loving someone and not being able to tell them. It's interesting to her as Blaze normally doesn't write songs. Lois thinks the song is personal. Ned, in a suit, enters the kitchen with Olivia. Yuri immediately notices he's not Eddie. Ned admits he's back. Brooklyn and Lois give him hugs, and he apologizes for everything he put them through. They ask how he came back to them. Ned explains he followed Lois' advice, dove into the lake by the boathouse, and almost drowned. Lois is stunned, as she meant to dive into the music, not the lake. Ned tells them that Olivia dove in to save him, and when he woke up on the shore, he literally woke up as himself. Later, Ned asks Olivia where his briefcase is. She says Michael took it as there were notes in there he needed when there was an ELQ crisis. Ned says he needs to get back to ELQ and take over so Michael can focus on Aurora. At the gatehouse, Wiley finishes breakfast and asks Willow if they can go see Grandma Nana after school. She reminds him he has T-ball after school, so maybe after that. Wiley runs up to get his school books, and Willow can see Michael hates this. Michael says he is trying not to let Wiley know his opinion of Nana. Willow asks if he could try to be open to the idea that Nina has changed, but Michael says she hasn't changed. He says Nina is never content with what she has and will want more and more. Willow knows she was that way, but she believes Nina has changed. They're interrupted when Wiley returns, and Willow says she'll be taking him to school as Daddy has to get to the office. They take off. At Kelly's, Nana orders breakfast to go. Carly asks about Charlotte, and Nana explains it was a terrible accident. Nana says Charlotte was moved out of ICU last night and is expected to make a full recovery. Carly asks her to give Charlotte her love as they are family, and Nana says Valentin and Laura will appreciate that. Carly checks on her order, and Martin enters and tries to sneak back out. Nina follows Martin out and asks why she shouldn't have him disbarred. Inside, Carly sees Nina and Martin outside, and is about to take her order to her when Drew surprises her. It's his first day back at Aurora, but wanted to have breakfast with her. Carly, however, can't stop thinking about Charlotte and Anna shooting her. Drew thinks he should check in with Anna and see if she needs anything. Back outside, Nina tells Martin she heard the tape of him telling Michael everything, and he promised her that she'd be protected. She says she could lose everything. He says she already has. Martin says just so she knows, Michael already knew the truth and he has some source at the SEC. He warns her that Michael has painted a bullseye on her back. Nina reveals Michael is already blackmailing her to keep her away from her daughter and grandchildren. Martin suggests he call his bluff and throw herself on Carly and Drew's mercy. She can't because it would destroy her family, and it could be the last straw, and they might turn their backs on her. Martin says then she's stuck with the deal she's made with Michael. As for turning him in, he suggests right now she needs friends and not to add to her list of enemies. He walks off as Carly appears and sees part of their tense interaction. Carly gives Nina her order, and Nina tells Carly that she and Martin were just discussing her. Nina claims with Charlotte's shooting that she realizes she's spread herself too thin. She wants to focus on her family and Crimson and asks if Carly would want to buy back her half of the Metro Court. Suddenly, Willow interrupts and learns what they are discussing. She thinks Michael would love to help make this happen for Carly. Drew arrives at work and greets Michael, and he tells him that he's been doing a great job running the company. Drew is ready to dive back in. Michael asks where they start, and Drew says, with taking over ELQ. He thinks Ned thinking that he's Eddie Main works in their favor, and only the two of them will know what they are planning. In her room at the hospital, Charlotte asks Liz if her papa is there. Liz explains they convinced him to go home and get rest, but he'll be back soon. Charlotte then asks if Anna has been by. Later, Liz helps Charlotte walk around the halls when Jake arrives with flowers. Liz invites him to walk with them, and Charlotte says she feels better now that he's here. Eventually, Liz takes Charlotte back to her room and gives her in Jake's space. Charlotte apologizes to Jake for sneaking off, but she had to protect her dad from Anna. She says her grandpa Victor was right about her. She isn't a nice person, and she shot her on purpose. Chase accompanies his father to his latest appointment at GH. Chase waits as his dad sees his doctor, and later Gregory returns with a brace on his wrist. He dismisses it as nothing, and that he just fell the other day. Chase asks what the doctor said. Gregory admits the doctor told him to start using a cane. Chase feels he should be then and asks his dad to stop shutting them out as they want to support him. Gregory doesn't want to worry him and his brother, but he also has been clinging to denial. He can't believe this is happening to him. Chase says when he was a kid that he always thought his dad was the best, the strongest, and the bravest dad. Chase says he still thinks that he is the best. Chase takes his dad's hand and tells him that he got him. At the station, Anna speaks with Jordan and Dante. Anna wants this to be off the record. Anna isn't justifying what happened, but it's been Charlotte who has been stalking her for months. Anna explains Valentin told her about the footage of Charlotte destroying her room and had Nina destroy it. Jordan asks why he wouldn't tell her. Dante realizes Valentin thinks Charlotte also burned down Anna's house. Jordan says one thing she couldn't have done is shoot at Anna at the Metro Court pool. Anna believes this confirms her theory that Sonny was the real target at the Metro Court. Dante says arson is a severe charge, far more than harassment, and Anna says this is why this is off the record. She doesn't want Charlotte charged, and she needs to talk to Charlotte and find out why she was after her. She feels that isn't going to be easy. Monday, November 13, 2023. Today on General Hospital, Drew and Michael plot to take back ELQ from Ned. Anna confides in Dante and Jordan that Charlotte is his stalker, and Lois helps BLQ find a song for Blaze to record. On the next General Hospital, Fane gets terrible news. Ava offers Trina advice. Dante has serious questions for Austin. Carly wants answers from Sonny. Spencer tries to get through to Esme.